Hello, Linda here from Barlates Body Blitz. Minnie having a little snacky snack on her scratch tower. We are doing another easier pace workout today, but don't worry, it's still going to be tough. It's going to be a mostly standing Pilates workout, but the last little bit will be on the mat. We're going to be using some medium weights, so I've got 3.5 kilos, which is around about 8 pounds. You can go slightly heavier if you wanted to, or you could go lighter and maybe speed up some of the moves. We're going to keep a pretty easy pace, but we're going to really focus on form today. And I want you to really think about contracting and tightening your entire body, not just the area that we're working in. That's going to get you the most out of your workout. We're going to be doing 40-second intervals today with 10 seconds of rest. I will always show you the next exercise during the 10 seconds, but you can definitely take your full rest unless you want to work through it and get an even harder workout. We're only going to go for about 16 rounds today, so it's going to be short and sharp. So get your equipment and let's go. Okay, grab your hand weights. The very first exercise, we're going to do a lunge back with the bicep, and then step in. So come with me. Back, bicep curl, and step in. So because this is the first round, you don't necessarily have to go really low in that lunge. You can keep it a little bit more upright. Minnie is marking her scratch tower. Back, bicep, and in. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to add on. We're going to come down, up, down, and this time float the leg if you can. So come with me. It's bicep, overhead press, down, float the leg. Or if you can't float the leg, just step in again, like we did at the beginning. Nice deep lunges now that we're heating up our body. Nice job. Already starting to get breathy. Let's do that to the other side. Starting off with those lunges and bicep curls. Are you ready? So you're coming back and you're tapping in. Hammer curl, slow and controlled. The slower you go up and down with those arms, the more you're going to feel it. We're going to speed it up a little bit on that next round. So take advantage of the slow and controlled here. Deep breaths. So this time we're coming back, pushing overhead, coming down and floating that leg. Are you ready? So come back, push overhead, come down and in. So trying to get some stability work in by just using that one supporting side. Really good to learn how to stabilize even when you're holding on to heavier weights. Pick a focal point, it really helps. Nice job. Okay, we're going to do a deadlift with a row. Then one tap back, other tap back. So bring your arms down, row. Sorry, keep them up. Tap back, down, row, tap back, down, row. So it's not a lunge, it's just a tap back with those tricep extensions. Down, row up, And if you're finding it too hard doing both arms, come down and up and do one side and the other side. That's your option. Nice job. So we're going to come into a kind of staggered squat. We're going to come down and then we're going to go into a single leg deadlift. So staggered squat down and then lift that leg. Now if you can't lift the leg, down and hinge with your toe on the floor, okay? But here it's a staggered squat, and if you can, pick up that leg, squeeze the glute, trying to keep your hips parallel. Ooh, definitely starting to feel that already. So I've got my heel up on that squat. See, I've got my heel up, but you can keep it flat-footed if you prefer. We're just going to the other side. Deep breaths. So, come down and then hinge forward. It might be a bit more wobbly on one side. This is my less dominant side, so my not dominant side, which means I'm finding it a lot more wobbly. I have to really focus. Lift that leg. Come on, keep breathing. Nice job. Okay, we're going to go from a staggered squat. So one leg is back, a staggered squat to a wider squat, then the other leg back. And then wider again, but toes stay facing forward. So this one is a little bit faster. It's a little heart rate spiker thrown in between all of those slow and controlled moves. Down, nice job. Okay, we're going to come into a curtsy position. We're going to come down, bring our weights together with a bicep curl, then stay in the center and do a deep squat. Okay, so bicep together, other side, curtsy lunge, and then deep squat. Really focus, don't swing those arms. Down and up. You come as deep as you need to. If you can't come down as low as me, that's fine in that squat. Down and up. Nice job. Okay, we're going to do some calf raises in a turnout position and bring those arms. It's like an upright row, but your palms are facing. And you're going to bring your elbows up and you're going to lift up on those tippy toes. And it's hard to balance here, but that's okay. You're just getting stronger, and even if you can only stay up for a split second, that's okay. It's all about progress. So bring those weights under your armpits, keep your neck long, shoulders down and back. Up on those tippy toes. Hold your belly button in, it really helps. Nice job. Okay, we're going to go into side lunge, all the way down, come in, forward and in. We're staying on one side. Side lunge, all the way up, forward and in. Side lunge. Can you balance? Forward and in. Hammer curls again. Now if you can't balance, then tap forward and in. If it's too much with the hammer curls on both sides, do one side, and then the next time you come up, do the other side. hinging. I think I messed it up. Sorry about that, people. Up and down. That's it. Up and down. Definitely getting the old brain going. Same thing other side. So side lunge first. This time palms front. Side lunge, come in, forward and back. So side lunge. Now if you want to, you can turn your weights, reach down, now palms to the front, up and down. It's so much wobblier on this side for me. I keep messing it up, guys. I'm sorry. My brain isn't braining today, it seems. Nice job. Okay, we're going to do some shoulder presses again. Go wide squat. We're going to come down, up with one side, down, up with the other side, down, up with both. Now if you remember which hand you started with, start with the opposite hand each time. Up with both. One side, other side. Palms facing the ears. Big plie squat. Don't worry if you forget which hand was first. Just keep going. Doesn't really matter because we're alternating anyway. Definitely getting that heart rate up. Okay, we're going to do some knees on the mat. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk in, come up and back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk in, chest upright and back. You don't have to have your hands on the weights. It just gives you a little bit more range of motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, up, upright, and back. Okay, this time we're going to come into a renegade row. One side, then the other side. And we're going to step in. So it's going to be one row, other row, step knee to the front. Once again, row, row, step knee to the back. Row, row, step knee front. Row, row, step knee back. If you need to put your knees down on the rows, no shame in that. Row and row. Big row, keeping your arm close to your rib cage. Okay, turn over. Only a few more rounds. We're doing chest press with knee drops, really simple. So, get your arms up. I'm going to lift my legs and then I'm going to keep my head up to engage my upper abs. Chest press and single leg drop. And if you want it, we're going to turn this into a double leg drop. Obviously a lot tougher, so stay with the singles and maybe even bend your legs if it's too hard, or maybe doubles with bent legs like this. Now we're going to keep our weights facing, keep them overhead, roll up, sit upright, one shoulder press, roll back down. I'm keeping my head up mainly because of my mic, but it also engages my upper abs. If you want it, roll up one leg, shoulder press, roll down, roll up, lift other leg, shoulder press, come down. You don't need to do this. Put the leg down before use shoulder press. Otherwise, it's just too dangerous and you might twist something. Drop one of the weights, Russian twist, simple. Bend your legs. I want you to do a C curve with belly and side to side. Easy pace. Don't try to race that beat. Twist and drop. Keep breathing. Come on. Really twist. Feel that waistline. Okay. One more interval. We're going to hold the weight overhead and we're going to do knees alternating. Hold the weight overhead, C curve back, and just march those legs. If you cannot do this with the weight, drop it and maybe just reach. If even this is too hard, drop it and come down here. Or bend your legs even more. Just keep going, people. Just keep going. This is the last interval. Come on, you can do it. Finish strong with me. I know it's tough. Hip flexor, death. Nearly done. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Take a deep breath in. Reach overhead. Take a deep breath. Minnie's coming to join us. Side to side. Hello, darling. Side to side. Definitely felt that in so many ways. Heart rate went up through the roof because of the slightly heavier weights and all those compound moves. And then we got definitely a good muscle burn because we did so many combination moves. Just bring that in. Sit up nice and tall. So those combo moves are so good for burning out your muscles, doing multiple exercises in a row that work the same muscle group as well, using uppers and lowers. So think about it. If you were to do an exercise program where you're just working one muscle group at a time, so let's just do a hamstring stretch. So you might just use bicep curls, and then this next exercise might be lunges, and then the next exercise might be rows, whatever it is. Think about the fact that if you were to do a workout like that, you are taking double the amount of time to do those exercises than if you were to combine them. So if you do a lunge with an upright row or you do a lunge with a bicep curl, that's 2 exercises in one. So even though you think this workout's only 16 minutes long, actually, if you were to isolate every exercise we did, sometimes we were using core, we were using lower body, we were using upper body all in one. If you were to isolate all those exercises and did each one for 40 seconds, your workout would probably be an hour long. So we just condensed it, people. So don't think that you have to work out for hours and hours and hours to get those results. You just have to be smart. Let's rotate to the back. And other side. Plus you get the cardio factor from compound moves that you don't get as much if you were just doing one exercise by itself. So there's so many benefits to training this way. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Sorry for the mess ups, especially with some of those exercises. My brain was definitely not braining today. So don't worry about it. It shows you that I'm not perfect. I'm creating these workouts. I'm the trainer and I still get it wrong. So there is grace for us all. We're all just human and it's all about having fun and getting a great workout at the end of the day. Thanks so much. I'll be back again with another one very soon. Bye for now.